Hi everyone, so this is not the video I originally wanted to share with you today. As I teased in my previous New Year's video, I have been working on a custom LEGO Scott Pilgrim vs. the World project, which I wanted to submit to LEGO Ideas. For those of you who don't know, LEGO Ideas is this scheme run by the LEGO Group where fans can submit ideas for new LEGO sets, and if they get 10,000 supporters within a certain time frame, they will be considered by LEGO, and if they're lucky enough, be turned into an official set. It's how we originally got both LEGO Ghostbusters and Back to the Future. So, I submitted my project Sunday night, spent the entire weekend making sure I had dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's, so to speak, double checking I had done everything to present my project in the best way I possibly could. Now, I don't know if this is a new part of the process or something that's always been in place and I just didn't know about, but when you submit a project to LEGO Ideas, it actually has to be approved before going live. Almost as soon as I submitted my submission, I got an automated email back explaining it would be checked over to make sure it fits all the rules and guidelines, and I should hear back within 2 to 3 days. So I've been waiting all week on tenterhooks, and now this afternoon I've just had a response back that basically says my project has not been approved. The reasons given seem to be a standard pre-typed response, and just overall says that I have used a brand or licensed property that doesn't fit the LEGO Group standards for appropriate content or themes. It goes on to then list a bunch of inappropriate topics: politics, religions, sex, nudity, alcohol, swearing, death. Now, I already knew about this list. I read through it, and to me, nothing on this list applies to Scott Pilgrim. I mean, I've looked for this list a dozen times or more now, and nothing is jumping out at me that applies to Scott Pilgrim that I wouldn't also apply for The Big Bang Theory, The Simpsons, or Friends. I don't understand how LEGO can make sets based off those properties and then tell me that something as fun, colourful and zany as the world of Scott Pilgrim isn't appropriate. As I'm sure you can understand, I'm massively disappointed. I was really looking forward to sharing my project with you and looking forward to the challenge of trying to reach 10,000 supporters. I already had some ideas on ways I could look to improve and update it as we hit certain milestones. Sadly, that's never going to happen now. LEGO aren't even going to let people vote on it. So here I am. I'm sharing it with you now because I don't want all of this to be for nothing. I really wanted you all to see my project. Obviously not like this, but I'd still rather do this than never let it see the light of day. So here is the video that I included as part of my submission. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for listening. Hi and welcome to Cut the Craggle. This is a special video where I'll be showing you my LEGO Ideas submission, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. The inspiration for this project is, of course, the movie starring Michael Cera and Mary Elizabeth Winstead, which in turn was based on the comics by Brian Lee O'Malley. Let's take a closer look. I wanted to create a playset that would allow you to act out the zany action sequences from the movie, so I decided to centre it around the pyramid we see in the final boss battle at Gideon's Chaos Theatre. I felt the black and dark grey stripes with splashes of red would give it a really striking look. Whilst this is just a location where Scott fights Gideon, I think it's versatile enough that you could stage a battle against any of the evil League of X's, or even all of them at the same time. At the pyramid summit sits Gideon's throne, where he can sit and look down on everyone. There's even a place for Ramona to sit next to him. You can also remove the throne entirely to clear the stage for Scott and Gideon's sword fight. I went mostly with a clean, tiled off finish, but I did place some jumper studs around the structure, and also made the staircase open studded for easy positioning of minifigures. This pyramid has a secret, because if you remove the bottom part of the stairway, you will find the entrance to Scott's bunker. This was inspired by the scene where Scott dreams of Ramona outside his front door, and the bunker exterior appears inside a high school corridor. And you can gain access to Scott's apartment by removing the entire top section of the pyramid, like this. Inside you'll find details like Wallace's easy chair, wall lamp, their sorry excuse for a bed, and up on the wall there's a poster of the upcoming movie Action Doctor, starring Lucas Lee himself. There's a coat rack with Wallace's umbrella, and on the other side is a computer where you can have your Scott minifig skim read important emails. I designed 9 minifigures to go with this set. I have to say a massive thank you to minifigs.me. They did all my custom printing for me and made my designs a reality. Please check out their site. There's a link in the description. First off, we have the 3 real main characters, Ramona Flowers, Scott Pilgrim, and Gideon Graves. I really struggled to find an existing hairpiece that captured Ramona's look from the film. I decided to go with this fairly new piece from the solo sets and painted it purple. Ramona goes through a number of different costume changes and hair colours throughout the movie, but I based her on my favourite look, which is how she first appears. Maybe if LEGO make this an actual set, they can recolour the hairpiece in magenta, or even give you alternative green and blue pieces. I originally started designing a LEGO version of Scott's green t-shirt from the final fight with Gideon, but instead I went with this design based on his look during the first battle with Matthew Patel. I just felt these colours were much more vibrant and really made him stand out. Lastly, Gideon is based on his appearance in the film's finale with his white blazer, red shirt and black tie. I actually used an existing headpiece for him. That's Leonard's head from the Big Bang Theory LEGO Ideas set. I just felt it worked perfectly for Gideon. Round the back, I gave Ramona a little bit of back printing for her hood, and you can see that both Scott and Gideon also have alternate expressions. Here we have 3 of the Evil League, Lucas Lee, Roxy Richter, and Matthew Patel. I gave Roxy the fairly new medium-sized legs in black, as well as a black cloth piece for her skirt, and she also has this arrow piece attached to a chain for her weapon. You can see Matthew Patel also has some side printing on his left arm. Finally we have Todd Ingram with the Katnagi twins. They both come with this existing round tile with the record design on it, which they could use like throwing weapons at Scott. Being identical twins, both Kyle and Ken also have the exact same face print. So that's my custom LEGO Scott Pilgrim vs. the World project. I really hope you like it. If you do, please help make this idea become an actual set by supporting on LEGO Ideas. You do have to create an account, but it only takes a couple of minutes, and you can even register by connecting Facebook or Google. Please also share this project with your friends, and if you'd like to see more of my videos, remember to hit subscribe here on YouTube. I'll see you next time. Laters.